Yeah, Angry Gamer coming at you again today. So I want to talk a little bit about this video about this man. I don't know. He seems to love Sweet Baby Inc. and what they do for a company in this industry. So you know what? We're going to kick right into it. Here we go.
I have avoided the conversation around Sweet Baby Inc. for so long.
We all know why y'all sit there and just, we stay away from the talk of Sweet Baby Inc. You know, after the Sweet Baby Inc. detective thing went up, it don't work for everybody, right? It only one type of race in the entire industry and only provides help to them. Anything else, if it's a different scenario, if it's a different religion, if it's a different ethnicity, if it's a different culture, Sweet Baby Inc. involved somehow. There's one type of race that gets involved. It's amazing. That's why you've been avoiding it. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest. Don't try and avoid the subject. This is what's been happening in gaming. This is what they do, and now you're about to boast about it to act like, oh, they're just a great company.
But now it's getting out of hand. Basically, when a game is being made, some people will hire them to help them out with writing a dialogue.
What? Writing a dialogue? If that was the only issue that we actually saw throughout this entire instance, we wouldn't be talking about Black Myth Wukong. We wouldn't be talking about them and how they were being mafia extorted over $7 million because Baby Inc. over here was just like, oh, hey, if you don't do this, we're gonna tell everybody. Like, how do you come out and tell me that this was okay? How is this dialogue? This isn't them coming to Sweet Baby Inc. saying, hey, we need your help. No, this is them saying, hey, we see that you need some diversity, wink, wink, in your game because there's too many wink, wink Asians. Hey, you know what? Ubisoft did it with their wink, wink Assassin's Creed Shadow. Maybe you should do it with your wink, wink Black Myth Wulong. How about you do? That's what we're getting at here. You want to say that all of them it's just a company. It's just a company that just hires just for dialogue. I promise. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know the games that they've affected. You don't know anything except the mainstream media, what they've been saying about Sweet Baby Inc. and how they're helping the industry. They ain't helping the industry. They're changing and corrupting the game industry as for what it is. They're pushing stupid agendas. They're pushing stupid things into games that weren't there before. Do you not see this in the industry? If you don't, hey, that's fine. That's on you. You want to support these games? Hey, if you want the gaming industry to crash, that's great. We'll see and make sure it happens. I'm just saying, when you come out and you say that they ain't doing nothing wrong, we got problems.
Or character design of certain types of character.
Character design? Are you talking about the one where they race swapped halfway through the game? Or maybe it's Alan Wake 2, when they came out and first displayed the image of who was going to be the main characters, both of them, in Alan Wake. You know, it was pretty simple, but somehow, the races, they brought Sweet Baby in, and it just flippity-flop, is that you sit here and tell us that they're just here to help, make more characters more diverse. No, they're there to switch characters from one race to another. I don't understand how this works. How does this make things anything better? It doesn't make anything better, especially the story that the game was actually creating. How and where in this world do you think halfway through the process, when you were making a game that you were basing that character off of, all of a sudden just flip-flops and it just slides right in the story? You don't ever think that culture or anything has anything to play with this? Or do you think that one race always can fit in any culture? Because that's what it seems like when it comes down to this one race. There's no problem. I have no problem with that one race. I'm just saying it gets quite annoying when everything is force-fed down our throats, telling us that this is how things need to be, when it really doesn't. These games are made one way, and then they come in and destroy them. Do you not see this in every game that they touch? If not, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, hell, what about if we just change Shiva in Resident Evil 5, huh? We got IGN over here saying that we can't make another one of these games because it's just a white dude going to Africa, massacring all these Africans. I don't understand that. First off, it wasn't just one type of race in Resident Evil 5. There was multiple enemies that had T-virus. There was not just one race. They were Mexican, they were black, they were white, they were all over the place. And let's be honest, Africa is built on multiple races, not just one. I am 100% sure of that. But if we change Shiva, what would y'all think? I would be pissed. How about Blade? Can we change that one? No, we can't. It just don't work. Blade was a badass character. Disney can't even do that shit right. But I'm just saying, Wesley Snipes, best motherfucking Blade I've ever seen in my life. He's gonna be the only one who can actually take that role and harness Blade. It's just how it is. How about we change the race of Adewale, huh? Nah, we don't want to do that? We don't want to do that, even though I know, hands down, that every race and religion has been, at one time, been enslaved somewhere in this world. You're not the only race that's been enslaved. I'm just saying. Can we change this one? No, we can't, because Ada Wally was a badass character. You wouldn't think, or was Sweet Baby Ink involved? Hell no, they weren't. It's a good story. All I'm trying to say is that when Sweet Baby Ink gets involved, it's only because one thing. Your game ain't diverse enough. But hey, if you give us $7 million, we'll help you make it more diverse. Maybe some games don't need to be diverse. Maybe Black Myth Wukong don't need to be diverse. $7 million, bro, to help a character development? Are you shitting me? What are you even getting at? Because I'm pretty sure you're 100% on the back of what Sweet Baby Ink and what they're trying to do here. This is insane. This is insane. This is how in denial you are when it comes to, they're just helping people make games more diverse, more accurate incentive. But I thought video games was all just, just a video game art. Everything doesn't need to be serious. Everything doesn't need to be on point. Everything doesn't need to be perfectly on center. I thought that's what you said.
Spoiler alert, it usually involves stories and characters that isn't the default.
What the hell are you trying to get at here? What are you trying to get at here? Before you start butt plugging yourself real quick, okay? What the fuck are you trying to get at? Because last time I checked, the gaming market is multiple diverse when it comes to the default character. Whatever the fuck you're trying to get at here, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. You can't just say, it's not the default character of most video games. So, shut up! Just shut up. Your feelings don't matter right now, okay? Because that seems what all it matters is that we're not, my skin color is just not it's not the default race in video games. But you know what? There's over thousands of fucking heroes that are my race. Like, what is your deal? When you got into this industry, did you really think you were doing something? Or did you just want to come butt plug yourself and make yourself look stupid? There are numerous lead characters that are identified as your race. It's never changed. There's multiple comic book stories that identify as your race. There are multiple movies and superheroes that identify as your race. I remember the character Static Shock watching that cartoon in the morning. It identifies as your race. Bro, shut the fuck up and quit butt plugging yourself and get your shit straight. I'm so done with this. You running your mouth and telling us gamers that, my race isn't the default character, and so, that's why Sweet Baby Ink is getting involved. No, it's because you want to make more and you want to squeeze yourself into this shit. It's just like Assassin's Creed Shadow. There was no need for Yiski to be the main character. That was pointless. But you want to know who made it that way? This chick. This is the development team. Look who's in the back. This little girl's sticking her head out. You know exactly what she is. She pressured Ubisoft saying this is what needs to happen. You can't tell me that a culture you can't tell me they can't base a game off a specific race or culture just because Sweet Baby Ink's involved. If they were really there to help the Japanese people make sure that they were identified culturally, racely, and I don't even know the right word. Just shut up. I don't give a fuck. But you know what I'm trying to say. If Sweet Baby Ink was really there to justify the Japanese people, maybe they wouldn't have put Yusuke in there. The main reason why Sweet Baby Ink is on any development team is to self-insert their own race. Don't sit there and lie, because you know that's what it is, my dude.
Now, anti-woke people caught wind of this and they flock to it like flies on a turd.
You sit there and you act like us gamers, or us nerds, as you would call us, aren't with you when it comes to certain things like Blade. We didn't think that doing another Blade would be a good idea. I remember back in the day that I was actually, Disney's gonna mess it up. I don't want them to touch Blade. Leave Wesley Snipes alone. He's the one and only. Don't touch this shit. But now look at it. The second director of Blade has now been fired from Disney, not knowing, and I've seen all kinds of crazy shit. I've seen that they're talking about making Blade gay. I've seen all kinds of stuff about maybe, I don't know. I think they should end it. Don't ruin Blade. Please, stay away from it. I mean, even Wesley Snipes is poking fun at it. I've been at your back no matter what. Hands down. Same thing with T'Challa, Black Panther. It don't matter where you stand, what race you are, as long as it stays close to the character's origins, I'm down. But what I'm trying to also get at is that you can't just come in midway through and just start changing everything. And that is what Sweet Baby Ink is. And that's why I'm sitting here telling you, you have the wrong opinion and gist on everything. but I know you're going to try and explain what they do, so go ahead and do that.
They'll tell you that they're the reason why Kill the Justice League and Arkham Knight are bad games.
Once again, you're flipping the words around. Look, what we're saying as gamers is if Sweet Baby Inc. is involved, the game will suck. We're not saying it's all just because Sweet Baby Inc. We're saying that when somebody hires Sweet Baby Inc., we already know which direction that game company's going. I didn't say Gotham Knights was shit, but I'm just saying there's a lot of force-fed LGBTQ kind of crap in there that I'm just like, and sometimes you might need a mod to make Batgirl have a nice looking little ass. But other than that, I mean, the game I feel is pretty good. I don't need to hear that which way Robin's swinging the whole time, or even Red Hood. I don't need to know that he likes to stick his pistols up to other dudes' bungholes. That's not what I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to play a superhero game, not figure out which way I need to be swinging. Fuck! You get what I'm saying? It's all of these gamers like this, they're like, oh, y'all just blame Sweet Baby Inc. No, we ain't just blaming Sweet Baby Inc., okay? We're saying the people that hired them to get them involved is going to make the game suck. We know them from on out that either the director, the writer, or somebody is making some shit for the modern audience. You understand what I'm talking about now? Do you understand when we say, hey, when Sweet Baby Inc. gets involved, that's when we know the game's gonna suck? I'm just trying to make things clear to everybody who just sits here and says, oh, because of Sweet Baby Inc., that's why the game sucked. No, that's not what we're saying.
They'll say they're the reason why Spider-Man is dating a deaf woman, why Joel lost in golf, and why they can't edge to their favorite characters. And it all sounds ridiculous because from the bottom of my heart, it is. But
No. From the bottom of my heart, you're a dumbass. Are you shitting me, dude? You're fucking up the gaming industry one game at a time just by agreeing with this. To let us know that this is just how it has to be. No, it doesn't. The gaming industry could be thriving. It doesn't matter what you want. The gaming industry is going to crash without our support as nerds. You won't have games to play. You won't have your Last of Us 2, where, he's taking a golf club to the face and it just, that's what that's the game you like playing, right? That's the game you like.
They won't mention that they worked on games like God of War Ragnarok.
Bro, what the hell are you talking about? We talk about it all the time. We tell you how they fucked up Ragnarok. It's probably the gayest God of War gay of all gayness. That's the gayness of God of War right there.
Alan Wake 2.
What are you talking? That is another game that we talk about all the time. How we talk about how Sage is a self-insert. Hell, she says the most racist shit at the end of the game. If you've even...
Family is just part of a book. Another white asshole. Deciding what I get to do.
But maybe you were just like, oh, that's okay. That's a great statement right there. It's another white dude just telling another black woman what to do. Are you shitting me? And I bet you're okay with it. You're okay with it. But I bet you if we had a white girl in that game saying that exact same thing, boy, you'd be jumping on it like flies on a turd.
They won't tell you precisely what they worked on. What pieces of dialogue did they add to what game and how? Because they don't know.
Once again, dude. Quit flipping the words around. What we're saying is if Sweet Baby Inc. gets involved with a studio, that game is doomed, not only because of Sweet Baby Inc., but also the people that are hired within that company. Do you understand now? We know they roll as a team, a band. It's why Black Myth's Wukong is soaring above selling on pre-orders right now, because they know they can't get in there. They got blocked out. They said, no, we don't want your diversity DEI bullshit in this. So now we know that development team isn't butthurt or stupid or anything that's dumb on your woke end of shit.
It's not public knowledge. Some of the clowns are even going as far as to say they're the reason for the layoffs.
Maybe not directly towards the studio, but you got to think about it, how I've been displaying this the entire time. If Sweet Baby Inc. gets hired on by a studio, that studio is doomed. You will see layoffs within that studio because we look at it, we see it. When I say us nerds are who controls the market, I mean it. Without us, the market is not there. Without us, a gaming crash is gone. Without us, your games that you want to sit here and say, I love this. This is so good. I love Alan Wake 2 because the racist term at the end. Yeah, that game won't be there anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Without us, this gaming market won't thrive at all. So in title, if you hire on Sweet Baby Inc., they are the cause of the layoffs and the closures of studios. You do understand now, right? Maybe it's not directly from that Sweet Baby Inc., but it's from the hiring of Sweet Baby Inc. Do you understand? I'm trying to just explain this to you. And all the others out there that are like, oh, I love Sweet Baby Inc. I like to stick them up my bunghole.
Which makes no sense.
You make no sense. Holy crap.
If you're still confused as to why something like this would exist, let me break it down to you. Let's say I'm a young black gamer who lives in Los Angeles. So I start a service to say, yo, if you come up with a character or a story that involves a young black gamer who lives in Los Angeles, you should talk to me about it. Because I kind of know what that's like. So someone's creating a movie and they say, yo, we have this character who's a young black gamer who lives in Los Angeles. Would he wear something like this in the winter? I can then look at that character and say, add a little bit more drip here, add some drip there. Even though it's winter, we don't need a puff jacket. We're chilling. They say, all right, bet, move on.
I got it. This whole time I didn't know what you were talking about. Holy cow, now I got it. I'm on the same page. Y'all make it seem like it's more realistic, more in terms with that culture. I got it. Maybe you shouldn't come out and say some stupid shit like this.
The black person and the woman is doing pretty good in Japan. This is but another example that the majority of the world doesn't care about woke or not woke, pandering or not pandering. They just want good media.
What? I'm sorry, I'm a little confused about what you were saying a while ago. How everything, hey, give me a call, you know, this is what Sweet Baby Inc. does. They make it more original, more authentic, more. And it's not that we just want good media, right? Just good media. That's what, yeah, that's, okay. Shut.
Second scenario, a show comes out. They say, yo, we got this character who's a young black gamer in Los Angeles. Would he say something like this? I say, we kind of over-pronunciate our R's a little bit more, so it wouldn't be brother, it'd be brother. Now, those movies, those shows, they come out. Some of them might still be trash. Some of them might be hits. But I did my job. The rest is up to them. That's essentially what Sweet Baby Inc. does.
That's a Black Myth Wukong, because they are openly telling everybody what they fucking did. Holy shit. That ain't what they do, okay? Don't sit there and act like that's what... You need to take this video down and actually do some research. Nothing against you, bro. But just, I'm tired of seeing these people that are all for this company and what they do. And they're not the only company that does it. But when they get labeled and Sweet Baby Inc. detected, and y'all, all y'all the ones that sit here that are anti-woke, whatever you want to call it, get upset that the game crashed or didn't do well. Don't be coming to us nerds and saying, oh, you're a racist, you're a bigot, you just don't like black people. Shut the fuck up next time. Cause last I checked, I beat the shit out of Afro Samurai on the Xbox 360. Damn, did I already buy the show, so I don't want it.
That is in no way, shape, form, or fashion an issue with gaming. And it has in fact helped us get more interesting, better characters.
Hold up, wait a minute, what character? Please let me know what characters. What games have not failed? What games are actually interesting that I'm like, oh, this is a great game, I gotta wait for the next one. I have not played one game that Sweet Baby Inc. has been in, and I'm like, damn, this is a great fucking game. I mean, Gotham Knights was good, as in the fighting mechanics, but that's as far as it went. The story sucked, the villains sucked, hell, Harley Quinn sucked. They all sucked, the entire story, the worst of everything. They even made Batman look like a chump in the game. What game made more better characters using Sweet Baby Inc.? Please explain this to me. Forspoken sucked. All that, just what the, I need to know. Please explain this shit to me. Which games that they're involved in were like, goddamn, this game has actually made its money back. Because last I checked, Alan Wake 2 didn't make its money back. Last of Us 2 didn't make its money back. What?
Or else every character in the video game will still be like Aiden Pierce from Watch Dogs.
What the hell's wrong with Aiden Pierce? Even people today say the first Watch Dogs was the best Watch Dogs out of all Watch Dogs. What was wrong with Aiden Pierce? Aiden Pierce was, hell, they even made DLC and the most recent one because he's such a badass character. They didn't make a one for the Watch Dogs 2 guy. I didn't even play that one. They didn't even make a character for him because they know Watch Dogs 1 was the
Or Oh Boy from Days Gone. Sorry, that shit is boring.
What? How is Days Gone a bad guy? I don't understand. Everybody wants Days Gone 2, but Sony's being a little shit over here saying, oh, we don't want 2 zombie games, so we're gonna pick the one that has the trans dude in it that's getting railed by the director of the game. Huh? That's the game we want to play. That's the game you probably are playing, right? because you're like, Last of Us 2 was so great. The Days Gone, can't play that one because it's a strong white man. Goddamn shit. Riding on a motorcycle, killing zombies. That's just, I mean, that sounds just like a badass movie. What the that is Daryl from The Walking Dead right there. That is what we wanted. And we got it. And now Sony's just like, no, we ain't having it. But no, you like to play, this is what you want to play, right? This is the game you want to play? You want to play the teacup game, right? Holy shit.
Have to do something with your child who's playing those games.
We've reached the point where woke just means a game that Dr. Disrespect wouldn't play. And to be honest, I'm fine with it. It's better than the whatever definition they had before. Dr. Disrespect is reacting to a trailer of Wanderstop, the game where you're an employee of a tea shop and you go around doing employee of a tea shop thing. It's made from the same developer as the Stanley Parable. Yeah, and if Dr. Disrespect wasn't pandering to his audience so much, they may have seen where the real hook of the game is.
Camping trip this weekend.
I can stop.
Get out, jump into the ocean. Go to the lake, go to the river.
Stop running. This is good.
Just go for a walk, maybe a jog. Play catch, frisbee.
I'm happy.
9 holes.
This shit is finna go crazy.